On the last video, this is exactly what we learned to do, this scarf animation. So it's a loop, it's a bit difficult to do, especially for beginners. So in today's video, I'm going to show even much better method than this. It's completely easy than this. So let's see how to do that. So while we are in Moho, so to create a guideline for now, you can take this add point tool and then you can add some points like this. Okay, so that's one way to create an easy guideline, but I'm just going to use this plugin. Okay, while it is selected, I can draw a line like that. I can click here and here, I guess. Yeah, two lines like this. Now while you are zoomed a little bit far away, create a new layer. I have already selected that. Now get the freehand tool, and for this make sure that the smoothness is a lot high, and then you start to draw like this. Start to draw a wave. So is the smoothness working? Yeah. So now just draw something like this. You select it and you increase the thickness of this line. Something like this is much better. Also, it's better if you can create some consistency between this line for better result. If you want to create easy consistent line, you can use softwares like Adobe Illustrator, and then you can use the feature zigzag. Also now I'm just going to create a new layer on top, and this is going to be the layer that hides the sides. So I'll get that tool and I'll make sure the color is this, and then I'll create a box like that. I'll also copy paste the box to the other side and create something like this. Okay, yeah. So what we are going to do is we are going to select this line, okay, the whole line, and then we are just going to animate it. So let it be here at the beginning. So maybe like passing like 12. At 12 now you can put it to the other side. And now just play and see how it goes. It's too fast, so also make sure that all of this is linear. So this one I'm just going to put to linear and then increase that distance to see how it goes. That's too much. How about now? That's perfect. Okay, so I like the distance, and also this box is hiding it. Now when you play, you get to see something like this. Now hope you get it. This line is for our reference, because to make easy cloth animation we need some lines like this that moves, so that it's a lot easy as a guideline. If not, it's going to be a lot difficult to do this cloth animation. That's the reason why I am creating a guideline like this. Alright, now we have to create our cloth. Let's say I am on frame 0. I'll create a new layer on top of everything right there, and then you start to create a box. So for this box I would recommend don't put anything, just create some boxes. Say let's start from here, and then so after drawing that box you can't really see it because it doesn't have fill or a stroke. So get this tool, and now you can see you can able to create it. Also now you can select those points, and then move it also. So what we do is maybe one here, Control C, Control F. I'll copy it to the other side. I didn't copy paste, it didn't work. So now, yeah, now it's working. So let's put the same thing here like that. Oh, I think more than this, let's do this in a better way than this. I think this is pretty bad method. Yeah, let's delete all, and while you have autofill enabled, create a longer box like this. So yeah, this is going to be the easiest method. Now I better put this below so I can clearly see all of this, and I'll get the add point tool. I'm just going to on top of this add one point there and another point here. See if it's not working how you want, just one point there, another point here, and then press escape. So I think I will, okay, I'll create one there and one more here. So one point there, another point here, press escape. One here, one point here, another point here, press escape. So for the end, maybe it's already there, we have a point here, we can animate that. So I think this is good. Now what you do is you get this and select that point, and auto weld should be enabled. So when you drag this here, it's automatically get attached and get connected to that shape itself. That means if you now move this, it is part of that original box shape. Now I'm going to select the bottom and just weld it. So I'll select it and then grab it. Only that I'll select, and then so now click, drag, and done. And now if it's getting auto welded, you can see a red color highlight just like that. Just releases the red color highlight for a short movement like this. That means it's well welded, so there and here as well. Now all good, but this won't work the same way how you want it to be. For an example, let's say you want to create a complex cloth animation, such as, let's say you select at that point, and now when you grab that point and look at that. So up to here it's good, you can do animation like this, but if you do something like this, see here, you get to see something like this empty space. So that's bad. So if you don't want this to happen, so you just have to weld all of this into separate boxes. So to do that, you get this and click drag and make sure if lasso mode is switched on, switch it off, and then click drag and press create. I'll do the same thing for the other two, so as this or even the last one. Now look at the same thing. I'm just going to grab this point right here, and then when I put it below, yeah, as you can see, it nicely maintains that and it looks cool now. See, even you can do this or you can do that. It will all be like a proper ribbon, or we can say cloth in this case. So that's how you do a proper welding when you want to do things like this. Okay, so I'm done with it. I'm just going to enable this, and I'm noticing that this is much taller. So I would like to select the entire thing, Control A, and then I will also like it to be much shorter. So it's just personal preference. So I thought it's a bit easier to do that way. But when you want a taller one, you can do it tall one too. Okay, let's say that this is the point where it's going to stay still without moving. So maybe like it's attached to something. So you should not supposed to move this, and you have to move everything else. Also, since this is going to be a loop while you're in on frame 1, you have to think that this is going to be your first frame. The same first frame should repeat in the last frame too. In the last section of this animation, it should repeat too, so that we get a seamless loop. Therefore, we have to take a note of this so that we can easily finish this. So I'll switch on the guideline, and then yeah, I'll also create this time a vertical line right here. So I know that this peak, when it reaches here, that's the end. Also for this right here, I'll create one more so that I know that is going to be the end. Okay, so now it's while you're on frame 1, start to do the animation. So while this is selected, and I would like to switch on this too. Okay, now grab this point, just click right on top of this line, that point will be grabbed. Now put it right here like this. Maybe this one here. This one I'll take it only that. Maybe here. And this one should get rotated now because it's not correct. As you can see now, we'll rotate and we'll also place it right here. Don't worry about here. This one is not going to be correct, but don't worry about it. And this one we can put it down like that. I don't have to rotate it. This one, see, it's a bit hard. It's hard. It's not hard. It's not possible to click on this line and these 2 points will not get selected. Therefore, hold on Control and click drag. Now you can select that like this or these 3. So hold on Control and click drag. Now put it to the top and then rotate it in the correct direction. Also, let's do slight improvements, such as you can select that point and then make it a little bit wider so that it gives that proper cloth look. So I'm just going to make it much bigger, and that's cool. Even this too, if you want to, you can make it a little bit bigger. Now keep in mind, all this change will not get applied to the frame 0. Keep in mind. Now while you are moving it little bit, okay, you don't have to go to all the way to frame 6 and don't do it because you won't get a proper animation. So step by step, maybe right here. Okay, now all you have to do is properly arrange. So while this is selected, I'm just going to move it here, that one all the way here, and then this one. This one is fine. Okay, no need to do anything about that. Now this one should come here because that's where the peak is. And then of course do a little bit of rotation. No need, it's all seems to be correct. And this one, hold on Control and click drag, and this one move it down and place it like this. And now maybe reaching somewhere here, selecting that point. This is a bit of work, but this is very easy than the last method that I did. This is all about just arranging them, placing them. So I'll move it here and maybe keep it there, keep it straight just like the line. And this one can be, it can be here, so I'll just move it and then arrange it to be right there. Control click drag, move this down and rotate it, and maybe a little bit down. Okay, this is cool. Now I will just fast forward the video and I will do it until I get until this one, until this line reaches this point. I think this is, we can end there, see? And I know it's not perfect, this one is not reaching here. That's totally fine because this is a hand drawn line, so I think this is exactly where I would end in the frame 13. So until that I will put it here and do the arrangement, or do here, do the arrangement. So until we go there to 13, I'm going to fast forward this video. Alright, now I'm close, I'm at frame 12, but I can simply put this to, let's say, 13 like this. But this frame, no need to do. Completely delete it because we need the first frame, this one, to be right here. So I'll copy it, copy this, and I'm just going to put add frame 13. So let's go to 13 and then press Ctrl V. Now just go through this. And alright, see, in between I have to do a lot of fixes. So here, see, this one I have to do the fixing. Okay, let me quickly do this with you. So like that, and this one I'll rotate, moving it there. This one, let's do a little bit of closer there. Alright, see, now it's correct. Now here, somewhere here too, I'll do the arrangements. This right here should be rotated, and no, this one should be here and then get rotated. Okay, this one all the way up, and these two can be rotated and be a little bit far away. Alright, so far everything seems fine except for this 12th one. So I'll select the 12th, maybe put it here. This one can be here and then rotated. And of course the first frame and the last frame, which is 13th, will be the same. See, this one and this one, they are the same. If only then the loop is going to work properly. Now you can hide everything. And now to create that loop, you can see just for this alone, for the point motion, only for that create a cycle. So I'll just create a cycle and make sure this goes to at least 1000. And now let's play and see if it looks good. Yeah, not bad at all. Looks like the wind is blowing. And now if this is a real cloth, okay, the end will fly more towards to the top than places here. Okay, the closer points will go up and down a little bit, but the other one will go up and down a lot. So to imitate this realism, to enter a little bit of realism into this, what we are going to do is I'm going to create a guideline just for me as a guide, maybe one line there, another one line here. Okay, well balanced line, equal lines at the top. Just a reference for me. Now on the first frame, I would like to move this line. Okay, that one. Okay, yeah, with this tool selected, while these 2 points are selected, now I can, as you can see, I can move it a little bit to the top and this one to the bottom. Now keep in mind, if you mess with this frame, copy everything related to the first one and paste it on the last one as well. So the first one and the last one will be same. Now go to all of these keyframes and do the same thing. So if you wish to put this more down, okay, and this one also more right here, and this can be more down. This can go a little bit down too. This one can go there. This one, these two can stay there. Okay, here maybe a lot up, a little bit to the top, a little bit to the top. So I'm just going to click drag and select them and move. Maybe this one can be a little bit down too. Okay, now when we press play, of course I have to select this, right click on this and press cycle. See, now it's much better now. Okay, but to make this even more better looking, what you can do is you can select the whole of these ones, and if you want to set it to like 3. Okay, so this will remove all the imperfection look, and it will make it look like a hand-drawn style. Because this looks like it is hand-drawn animation, it's not so obvious if there is imperfections. But since it doesn't feel that bad, I'm just going to reduce it to 2, and that's not bad at all. And you can press this hide curves and see the full animation. This is much better now. So on the next video, I will be starting the basics of actions. So for that, if you have not subscribed, and please like this video and comment down below what you think about all of this. And if you have done anything else with these techniques, please let me know.